Hello everyone, it's Fred again from Notes of a Nomad, video number 55, I believe. Today I want to talk about hats, why I wear hats and some of the hats I wear. And picture that I'm trying to show, it's a very poor quality, but you may be able to determine that there's a young fellow sitting on the hood of a car, or in England they would call it the bonnet of a car. That young fella is me. You'll notice it's a very old car because, well, photo was taken when I was, I think, 2 years old in 1944. So the car has got to be old. And I was wearing a hat. I have a couple other photos, which I don't unfortunately have copies of right at the moment, of me a little bit older, also wearing a hat. But it didn't come until about 10 years ago when I was involved in organizing, helping with a Toastmasters conference. And someone came and said, oh, we got to try and have things different. And for some reason, what came to mind was we could wear hats, those people who are organized. So when any of the attendees wanted to ask questions about what's going on, they would just go to the people who are wearing these strange hats, and they would know they were part of the organization team. And from then on, it's probably about 10 years or so, I thought, I'm going to wear a hat. Now, I wear hats to all my Toastmasters meetings. So there's a lot of photographs of me. I'm always wearing a hat. It brings me to the time I was at a Toastmasters meeting in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. And they asked me to give a speech, and I informed them afterwards if they ever come to Victoria in Canada on Vancouver Island, and they won't remember my name, just ask for the Toastmaster who wears a hat. And all my meetings, I wear different hats. Also, I met another fella, funny enough, in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We were at a Toastmasters convention, and he also wears a hat. In fact, his business card says the man in the hat. He's a trainer. He's a fellow by the name of Tom Hobbs, and he's from Denver, Colorado, but I met him in Kuala Lumpur. We had a lot of fun. We had to introduce ourselves, so we both marched up to the front of the room, each wearing our hats, and introduced ourselves, Tom and myself. So the hat's always been, for the last 10 years, part of my, I guess, trademark. I'll just describe some of my hats. This is a Stetson, a real Stetson that my daughter bought me. It is a Stratoliner hat. Stratoliner, oh, I do have some hair on top, not a lot. Just mention that because my dad at my age, or as he got old, didn't have hardly any. I've got more than him, not a lot, but it's not because of the hair, it's because it's my trademark, having a hat. This is a Stratoliner, which is Howard Hughes's airplane, if you recall. And Howard Hughes also wore a hat. And I think this is based on hats from Howard Hughes. So one of the nicest hats I have. This toque that I have has a emblem on it, and that is I bought that at the indoor rowing competition in 2008. That is a rowing shell with somebody rowing on it. That's what the emblem is. That. So it brings back. You've seen this hat, probably, if you saw. This was my hat I bought in Istanbul in Turkey. Very interesting hat indeed. Oh, the Jester's hat, Christmas hat. What other hats? Oh, Ancient Mariner hat. Now, this is not my hat. It belongs to Ken on the boat, but he said I could use it because of my rowing team that I belong to, called the Ancient Mariners. So I got to take a picture of me wearing this hat and send it to the Ancient Mariners for their newsletter. And of course, my hat with a flower on it. This is really my trademark hat. It's on my website, it's on my email, me wearing this hat. Now, I like this hat very much, and it is sort of my trademark hat because it has a flower on it. And I often say I like working with young people because it's similar to planting a flower. If you plant seed, you can get beautiful flowers. If you plant seed with young people, you can get beautiful adults. So that's some of the hats I wear, the reason I wear hats, some of my experiences of meeting Tom Hobbs in Kuala Lumpur, the man in the hat, who has a very similar idea. It's his trademark, and this hat is probably my favorite hat because I use it all the time, especially when I'm talking about working with young people. So, with that, I will say adios, au revoir, wishing you, your family, and friends lots of love and laughter from Fred and Notes of a Nomad and the man also wearing a hat. Bye for now.